What's going on, everybody? I am Mr. Fred, and welcome back to more Dream Daddy. Woo! So, last episode, we got to meet Amanda's teacher. We got to go to the mall and get some really greasy, crappy food. We got to go to Hot Topic, and also, we got to run into Dracula. I'm gonna consider him Dracula, because I gave him the Dracula-style voice. It was a crappy Dracula voice, but it was still a Dracula voice, and it was awesome. So anyways, we're gonna jump back into this. And right now, I am asleep like a cute little baby. Oh, I am adorable. Even though you can't see me, I'm adorable when I sleep. I know I am. Anyways, zzz. Zzz. Actually, I'm playing with my vibrator. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up! Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. Excited to beef up my grilling skills. Yeah? I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I already have. I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Oh my god, it's me! Holy shit! Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Whoa.
What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people. Really? Because it looks empty as shit! This is full? Where is everybody? The smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children running through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph! I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome! I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi.
Oh.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Whoa.
Oh, my sweet Jesus. What are they? They stare creepily and say nothing. Yeah. I'll say, dude, what happened? Did you have sex with a ghost and this is what came out of it? All right. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait. Where is Krish? And maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Oh.
Mary, this is our new neighbor, Fred, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary. For the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Oh, wait, I gave her a voice. That's right, I forgot. But you know what? She's a bitch and she doesn't deserve a voice anymore because she was at a bar trying to pick up dudes. When she's married to that man, what a Bitch. So she doesn't get a voice anymore. Yeah, she's gonna be generic Mary. I don't care. Mary leaves. Oh God, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad? They're gonna talk about weather. Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some I can't talk. To see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Dr. Robert and Brian, talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig, talk to Joseph and Damien. Matt, baby, I love you. It's my boys. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig, listen in on Matt and Hugo. Talk to Craig, listen in. Talk to Craig, listen in. Talk to Craig, listen in. Talk to Craig. I'll let Matt and Hugo have their... No, I want Matt. Listen in on Matt. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. Okay. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. I don't know why I'm mixing Craig in there. It doesn't make sense. If I showed you Matisse, I don't know, and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I am so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. I don't know. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, and I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead. Should I butt in? Well, that's pretty subjective. I'm gonna do it! How do you mean? Well... That painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. That's a Magritte. Right, art. Sorry! You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, All I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. Why am I mixing voices together? Oh my god, my brain is a jumbled mess. Okay. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? And that's all way above my head. Me too. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. I think that's the voice I had going. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry, I get really fired up about art stuff. Fred, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over. The girl, yeah, okay, jogs. Oh, what is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Hey. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Hey. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey. Hi, hey Fred, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. 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 Hey, Macarena. No, okay. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yep. Wow. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper. Great seeing ya. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Sorry, I'm burpy. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Whoa. Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Sweet manchego. All right, that was awesome. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Oh. Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Hey. Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And then the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Fred, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep into his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Oh. Ernest? Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was That was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See? That right there, you can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know, bro.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's important. It's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Oh, you can have it both ways. I don't care. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Fred. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Okay, who should I talk to next? Okay, let's go talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys! Fred, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood, all right. Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high definition. Oh boy. Fred, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about the most recent camping trip. It's been a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even got her first fish.
Oh.
It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it.
Oh.
And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside. Making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you've had Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Whoa. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They, build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now. Crying for his mama. Losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend
bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a firearm, carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever seen, or ever been in. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you.
Oh my God, stop talking, my voice. Oh, please stop. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey.
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid.
Brian and I laugh nervously.
Or am I kidding?
Brian and I tense up again.
I'm kidding.
Whew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no, the ghost locked the doors! Quick, hit the emergency escape button! But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons! Then hit the brake, I guess! And then we'll get out of the truck! The imaginary truck! Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me! Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you.
You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing.
Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing long haul ice road paranormal ghost truckers? Yeah! Man, and I love that show. Yeah, it's the best, especially that episode where Gollum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television.
I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show, that and war documentaries.
All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal, lots of protein, gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. There's a whole table of food right over. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but not an actual fire, because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. Nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She's kinda keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, Merry Christmas, kids, right? What did I just say? Gotta love them. You're required by the law.
I hear that.
Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is, rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. All right, we're gonna talk to Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So, I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Oh.
Fred, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. All right. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. All right. I hope you know that while oh, wait, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused here. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second, I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with more normcore leanings. Bats are cool though. Ah, pity. Oh. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. It's fucking Dracula. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Oh yeah. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Whoa!
Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever.
Oh.
Guys, enough. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I get so confused so easily. Guys, enough with a creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation. Oh boy. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine.
Oh my god.
I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a minute ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Fred yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Oh. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Do you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of tattoo peeks out from underneath of his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. Looks like the bottom of an anchor. What? Oh, wait. Lucian, which one's oh, yeah. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets revealing a lopsided 666 in black 666? 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Fred, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's, ungrillable.
Nice.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him.
Oh.
Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Oh.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop! All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Barbecue, an orderly queue. Yeah. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Right.
Oh, man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Dadbook? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Oh my God! We did it! We officially are part of this awesome neighborhood. Okay, so I've been recording for a little bit longer than I wanted to, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure, share the video with your friends, like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.